then to knock out the defending champions, something we haven't seen done for an awful long time. John Park, can you remember us on that?
Yeah, I can, and I don't think that I won a set in that effort either. I don't think I hit a double. There was a lot of 180s, though. An adjustment from the Grand Slam for Stowe.
And Kevin Dukes is going to leave himself, well, he was trying to leave himself tops. In the end, he'll have to burn dart to get to a double, assuming that Bunce lets him have a go, which he will.
Kevin McGuire, 52.
So what's the route? It's double 16. Still moving and finding double 16. Confident start from the Dutchman, who now spends his time in Sweden.
Well, that first start at double fell well short, and I was impressed with his adjustment.
To have a dart at double, should get at least one here. Man, if you want at the ball. Stowe Bunce.
Yeah, now 42 left, and will he get to 10? No, he missed that even. And
43.
If he doesn't come back, he's going to be thinking, what a terrible set that was.
One dart to seal the set.
32.
Well, Stowe does come back, but he's left himself an awkward number.
You know, he's going to start somewhere. You compose yourself here, so he's opted to leave double 12. He gets it. Another scoring act together here, and potentially a 12-dart or better leg.
Very professional leg of darts this from Kevin Dukes. A trio of ton 40s to leave 81 after 9.
Yeah, he didn't sweep the set, but now he's looking even better, Dan.
Looking great, double 12. Absolutely superb leg of darts from Kevin Dukes, who takes the opening set convincingly on his Ali Pali debut. It's Dukes 1, Bunce 0. Dukes wants tops to punish Stowe Bunce. Well, that's a rarity so far in this game. Kevin Dukes missing a couple of darts at double, allowing Bunce back to the board.
Not much help there. That could be awkward even. Certainly the result tells the tale.
He's only 2 out of 10 on the doubles, Stowe Bunce, and it's much more clinical from Kevin Dukes.
To crack.
And he is inching towards this leg, Kevin Dukes. He's been a number of opportunities at 164 for Stowe Bunce. He's not got close yet. This could get close.
Well, you know, it just could be enough to create an opportunity.
Certainly now needs the treble. Treble 15 for tops, or treble 19 for double 14. That's an option. Goes the 15s, gets it. Double top for the second set. And Kevin Dukes on debut is bossing this one against Bunce. He leads by 2 sets to 0. Himself in a brilliant position in this match to win this one, and that might well be enough to secure his status as a top pro on the tour for the next 12 months at least.
Well, darts and acupuncture on the surface would seem to go hand in hand there.
I wouldn't suggest doing it himself.
Well, an emergency situation on stage, and you feel that arm not moving forward, you just got to give it a little jab.
Oh, he's moving forward here. Double top for Kevin Dukes. It's another combination finish from Dukes. He's a leg away from a meeting with the world #1.
Exactly the dart he would have been hoping for, to get down and set up in the perfect visit.
That is a magnificent setup for Kevin Dukes. 3 perfect darts to leave tops, which he's been so good at. And there's a bit of a reminder from Stowe Bunce, but he's not down to a finish. It's a bogey number. He realises now, and he might be realising he's out of the tournament. Double top for Dukes. And Kevin Dukes gets the 2024 World Championship up and running with a straight sets win over America's Stowe Bunce.
He's been in work today, Cameron Menzies, working as a plumber this morning and then coming over to London to prepare to play in the World Championship.
And that's the thing, a lot of these players, they still do have full-time jobs, and it did make me laugh, his response when it was suggested he should have taken the day off, but he could only get a half day. He was happy enough with that.
Oh, brilliant, what a recovery. After hitting the single five, 25 and tops, that's superb from Menzies. Next 1, 3 and 5, you'd be hoping to wrap it up in 3 straight. This will help. Well, there you go. Disappointment turned to joy, and all of a sudden, he's left himself a possible 2-dart finish to wrap up the opener in double quick time.
Yeah, frustration there for Rodriguez. Wasn't able to set up the shot before, and now the opportunity comes to Menzies.
Well, that's a superb set from Cameron Menzies. Really good. 3 out of 4 on the doubles. Gone. Nearly flight back to America for Christmas. Tops then. Back comes Menzies with a 1-1-8.
Hasn't got the chance now to take it out. Rodriguez back on 1-7-4, so he will be back.
Well, 5 out of 7 on the doubles as well for Menzies. He's going to get 2 darts here, despite the setup from the Austrian. What can he do with it? He only needs the 1, and Cameron Menzies comes from 2-1 down in that set. Annoyance, anger, frustration, as you can see there. Do the job. Unlucky. But Menzies blinked for the first time in the last leg with 2 missed darts at double. He's got 2 more here. He's got 1 more. And that's twice in consecutive legs. He could be out of here. He could be out of here. He could be a winner. But all of a sudden now, he might be a loser in this set because Rodriguez can scarcely believe his fortune. Menzies has already taken out this. A double 19. We're getting back in it. He's missed 5 darts now in the last 3 legs. And Rodriguez now needs double 3 to stay in the match. And he levels up the set. So Cameron Menzies gets a bit of fortune after all the misses earlier. Yeah, he knows it. He's got away with 1.
He didn't have to go for it, but that's a great last dart there from Cameron Menzies.
For the match, take a breath. And it is the match. And there's the celebration. Cameron Menzies, it's double 3 that gets the job done by 3-0. But for Rusty Jake Rodriguez, a night of frustration.
Match. And his first look at a finish to level up the opening set for Simon.
Oh no, what have you done? Simon Whitlock, he should be nowhere near the treble 18 there. He's hit the treble, bust his score, and Paolo Nebreda wants 54.
This is for a two-leg lead. That is really careless from Simon Whitlock. Said it could get tricky, but I actually meant him just having 2 darts at a double, not with missing the big number. But he's going to get another go. And this one needs to be closer to the double than the treble for Simon Whitlock if he stays on the same route.
He might go 10 for tops. No, he's looking up the board. Nowhere near the treble this time, was it? Well, it means that Nabreed is coming back to the board, and Simon Whitlock, it's never ideal to lose the first couple of legs, but this is not a good way to lose the first couple of legs.
Losing legs when you're playing okay, you can kind of take. This is really scrappy, this opening. This is getting awkward. Takes his time and pins the double 5. Well, it's a 2-leg lead. He's used 42 darts to get that 2-leg lead, but he leads regardless and will now throw for the opening set. Breeder's just got to be sensible. It's not going to go, so don't start spraying darts. Just keep yourself straight, find a treble, and he'll settle for that. And we'll wait in the background and have 3 darts for the set. Still gives himself a bit of work to do, so a glimmer of hope for Simon Whitlock here. Treble 18. Hit it earlier on, Simon, when you didn't want to. You're done with it there.
76, staring at both men. The Breeder knows if he takes it, he gets the first set. That is a great dart. Double 8 for a 3-0 set against Simon Whitlock. He stepped a long way over to the right. And finds the target, and Paolo Nabreeda takes the first set without dropping a leg, plants a smacker on that double 8, and he's planted a smacker in another sense on Simon Whitlock's chin. The Wizard has not got a leg yet.
Mate, you're right, Dan. This is a big moment in this match.
Is there some of the old magic? Not in this visit. Paolo Nabreeda will be looking at 91. A lot of the Asian players like to use the bullseye. Might start on the bullseye here. Don't know.
Got to be below it though, Dan, hasn't it? If he, well, hit it ideally, but if he's going to hit a 25, well, he did go that way. So options now. Treble 14 possibly. I think he'll go for the bull. Well, he did go for treble 14. Should be a minimum down the bullseye for Whitlock. This is big.
Double 15. That is big from Simon Whitlock. A celebration, I think, more in relief than anything else.
There were signs he was trying to fire himself up in that leg. There was a bit of a clenched fist when he left the 154 and a big roar let out when he took out that 90.
Another big passage of play. Double 16 for the Wizard. And it's just outside, and Paolo Nabreeda, who's already had a ton-plus finish in this game, the 116 in the very first leg, 108, and he takes a 2-set lead.
This is huge. And it's on. He's just got to stay over at the 16 of the 8s. There's no reason to be missing that target. Is that awkward? For 2 sets to 0. They've both missed a dart for the second set. Whitlock has got 3 more if needed. This is massive for Simon Whitlock.
Only hitting 1 in 4 of his darts at double so far, but that one finds the mark, and Whitlock gets back on level terms. This is hard graft for the Wizard, but the former finalist is back level. It's 1 set each. What a set-up shot from Paolo Nabreeda. Leaves 71 to break the Whitlock throw, to have the darts in the deciding leg of this set. 18 for tops. 1 dart at tops. And he is so close.
This could get awkward though. If Simon doesn't find the treble, there's a risk of blocking the route to tops. His darts stick up in the board. With 2 sets to 1 lead. He's got to give himself a route through, and it seems like it's to the right, and there's the evidence. He's shifted right, and he misses a set dart.
Tops to level the set. Double 5. He's hit this once already. He cannot hit it again, and Simon Whitlock, he's been walking a tightrope all game.
This isn't straightforward either, though. You go inside, he starts chasing. Still a bit to do for Whitlock. He's got to attack. And he uses the guide, and Simon Whitlock leads 2-1. It's all still a struggle, even that leg there. He relied on 3 missed darts at a double, but Whitlock finds himself 1 set away from the second round. Worth mentioning as well, obviously there's a place in the second round, but the prize money doubles. These matches are huge. You go from 7,500 to 15,000, and there's a lot more at stake than just a place in the second round. We'll see tour cards staying on the tour. Get yourself in the top 32 for the first time. There'll be a lot of that throughout the tournament.
The Wizard wants the ball, and he is nowhere near it.
Breeder had 3 in hand at this in the 4th leg of the previous set, and it ultimately cost him. That's awkward. But it doesn't make it awkward. Brilliant dart. Brilliant response from Paolo Nebreda. An immediate break in the 4th set. Should be going all the way here. Treble 19. But it's still a big ask for Whitlock. What a shot it would be, and I'd be gobsmacked if he doesn't start with treble 19 here. Hit it quite often in this match. But Nebreda to level up and send us all the way for the first time this evening.
Double 16. We have got a last set decider. Paolo Nebreda of the Philippines and the great Australian Simon Whitlock in a 1-set shootout for the right to face Gary Anderson in round 2. Nebreda has the dart. He's been the better player. He's just won that set. You'd have to consider him favourite.
He is the favourite. As you said, he's got the darts. A much needed max for the Wizard.
Easier to get to a finish from 2-6-1 than 2-6-2. If you're just chucking them in the treble 20 every dart, everything's easy. Good visit from Nebreda.
Here he goes again. You said that. Just keep hitting treble 20s. Nedvin's a doddle. Good opening leg in this final set from both players.
The 11th segment. Double 14. 12 darts and Nebreda, a second ton-plus finish. What a leg, what a shot, and potentially, what a shock.
If he finds his 6 max, Nebreda, he's going to leave 1-3-6. Whitlock looking likely now. Yeah. But it's still, you'd still argue Whitlock's favourite for the leg. A brilliant visit from Nebreda.
Couldn't find a treble 19 that would have left double 14. Can Paolo Nebreda really go 180, 136 out? He might need to. The Wizard getting caught up in the moment, just needing a bit of help with the maths.
Doing the right thing. Brilliant dart from Simon. What can Nebreda do here? Simon taking a little sip from his water, and he knows he's got a big opportunity if the 136 doesn't go, and it's not going to.
Simon Whitlock to get the breaker throw and go within a leg of the win. He's got it. What a battle this is.
Look at the lead from the breeder. All of a sudden, this is very delicate again for Simon.
Great dart, double 18. And the Wizard has missed 2 to win it. And it might all turn around.
He thought he had it done. And the breeder will become favourite with this double 18. Over to double 9. Can't afford to go inside to stay alive. Taking his time and missing, and what an opportunity he's blown there. More match darts are incoming for Simon Whitlock.
This has gone one way, then the other, then back again. It's still doing it in this final set. It's double 9 for Whitlock. And he misses inside and loses a dart.
Shake of the head from Whitlock. He's had 4 darts for a spot in round 2. And the crowd are getting involved, and the breeder will never experienced anything like this. He's just got to home in on that double 9 and send it to a one-leg shootout, but he'd have the darts. It's got to come to the bottom of the bed.
Paolo Breeder. Huge moment. Can he keep his head? Agony. He has had 6 chances to take it to a last leg decider where he would have the throw. He couldn't take any of them. And Simon Whitlock. Double 4. He finally gets over the line in an epic. The Wizard sees off a Philippines player for the 2nd year running, needing a deciding set to do it. And
Smith taking on Doots, who Emma said put in a brilliant debut performance against Stowe Bunce and won 3-0. He has proven that he can hit a treble 20 and very efficient on the doubles. Like John said, Michael Smith has not had a brilliant year away from the Ali Pali stage, but that is a right old settler. A little 14 dart leg, a little 70 finish. John, decent scoring, no faffing around on the double. A 2-0 lead, and John, there was no drama in it at all, but now he needs a big one, which of course he gets.
And here's a nice chance for Doots to get a big out and to force a decider.
74.
Good rhythm about him. Throws them for the set. For the set. He loves double 10. He loves it up on the Ali Pali stage. The world #1, the reigning champion of the world, wins the first set against Kevin Doots. It's a 25th maximum of the evening and of the event so far, of course, with it being the opening night of the 2024 World Darts Championship. Got some way to go before the 901 is beaten for a level set. Well, he has time. For the first time, he has time.
Still, I mean, this could go to a 5th leg this set, but I like what I'm seeing from Smith here. Not averaging quite as high now, but 50% at doubles. Great stuff, and that does force the decider, but it is Smith with the darts here, Wayne, and he should be comfortable enough here with a good start.
Yeah. And I think he's actually taken his time and looking back at what he did, thinking, what did I do?
Well, he might have made up for it right there.
Massive moments. Tops for the set.
52.
So that 1-3-4 setup is retribution if the tops goes.
If the tops goes indeed. How big a moment is this? We don't know. Wow, there's nerves in that one. What on earth? Kevin Dukes played some beautiful darts in that set. And Michael Smith kind of pats him on the back and says, well done, fella.
A guy with 6'1", 180s can probably handle that.
100.
The pressure on Michael Smith here. He missed this to win the previous set, but he's going to get 2 darts. That is so clean. That is so good.
But we are at a deciding leg again, Wayne, and this time it's Dukes with the advantage.
Yeah. Come back and put in a real substandard, poor visit for him.
Oh.
It's all relative, of course.
Oh, to leave a finish from 318 down to 138, and all of a sudden Michael Smith has a lot of reason to be concerned.
Yeah.
58.
Only left 167 on a normal given day. Kevin Dukes will have 6 darts at this.
He'll have 3 darts at 32, maybe. Maybe. Oh, that's going to hurt to have to watch his opponent go for a lead in sets. Not a position Michael Smith envisioned.
Not when he was 1 set up, and now he is 2-1 down. And Kevin Dukes must believe that this is now doable. Everything about Kevin just looks $1 million right now. But Smith showing every single trait you need to be a champion. He's not going anywhere.
Michael, you acquire 121.
Great first start. Now the bull. And he's got that in there to go up. 2-0 in set 4, and that's got to make him feel just a touch better, Wayne.
Kevin.
You acquire 134.
Oh, and now 2 tops. Just fell a little shy there.
Yeah, very conservative. Didn't want to go out the board.
Smith now, he just had a 1-2-1. The Shanghai, the 120. Seems a mite easier, doesn't it? Tops for that.
100.
Just caught the flight.
Kevin, you acquire 40.
He knew that was low the minute he let go of it. Well, this is so reminiscent. It's deja vu with the low 20 inside the 10s and double 5. It's deja vu of the visit that won him the second set.
Full flag, Kevin to third.
Oh, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, they say over my way. But will he be back for a chance at the 64? Because this could be magical for Smith.
102.
Big swig of water there for Kevin.
Yeah. Double. Is that a marker?
48.
I think it probably was, but he just went the wrong side. So for 2 sets all, tops. That is brilliant from Michael Smith. There are a lot of qualities that were questioned.
Yeah, it's not a bad lead there when you're that far ahead as well.
Michael Smith has to think here. Should go bullseye. And does.
112. Kevin, you acquire 100.
And blocked it a bit. Well, he opted for treble 16, double 16 out of nowhere.
Wow.
And is that a bit of panic, perhaps? What will Smith do with that?
What will Michael Smith do with that? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That, and he should shake his head. It's not really his fault. It's the absolute brilliance of Michael Smith. Yes, it was questionable, John, whether he should have gone tops, but he may have missed that anyway. That was the brilliance of the reigning world champion. This could end up, John, one of the best matches of the tournament. That's how good this is.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be talked about quite a bit over the next few days at least. And maybe for reasons we don't even know yet.
Yes, we don't know the outcome yet. 60 for Bolt. He's not going to get a dart to win the match here. He may come back.
He may, but I think that Dutz has every chance of finishing this. Might have to be on the bull, though, and it will be one dart at bull to save it.
56.
It was a well-thrown dart.
Michael 80.
He knows.
I think he knows, but does he know? Double 10.
60.
Wow, that was so close. It is harsh, Michael, but the reality is your opponent has another chance to stay alive.
Double 4 now to save the match, you think.
21.
The drama now.
Well, we've seen every aspect of the game of darts here, and this is the final little touches here. The angst on missed doubles on both sides.
This is how hard it is to win matches on the world stage. The world champion, the world #1, is fluffing his lines. He's now missed 5 darts at a double to win this match.
And what a perfect double, too. I mean, after he had opportunities, but it's amazing how he didn't get all nervy about that. Just a nicely delivered dart.
Yeah. He's already had him where he wanted him once, and he missed 5 darts at a double. But this just feels a little bit different.
114.
Michael Smith averaging a ton, Dutz 99. That's the quality.
Michael, you require 67.
For a win. Tops now. That is the win. You heard the roar. That was a roar of relief. Michael Smith wins the reigning world #1. The reigning world champ is into his 3rd round and the 3rd round of the World Championship.